and welcome to the Knitting with Cat Hair podcast. My name is Nikki, also known as Knitting with Cat Hair on Instagram and Cat Hair Knitting on Ravelry. And today I'm coming to you from a special location up at Birch Lake with my mom.
Hello.
From her cottage house.
For Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving. Yay!
Happy Thanksgiving.
To all our Canadian friends. So this is Lori. She's my mom. You may have recognized her from my previous episode called Sock It To Me. I think it was episode 12. Anyways, I'll put a link in. So we're filming up here. It's beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see the lake behind us. There's a bit of wind going on.
So a pretty windy day.
So there's a bit of whistling in the background. Hopefully it's not too disturbing. So, hope everyone's well. We're going to jump right into it because we only have like 30 minutes on our camera left. So I'll start with what I'm wearing. So this is the Felix pullover by Amy Christoffers. I'll probably pop in a picture so you can see it a little better. It's a little cramped in this area, so it's hard to stand up and show it. I made this out of baby Suri Roving, which is a combination of baby Suri, alpaca, right? Yeah. Merino and silk. And it is like super warm. This is the first time I'm wearing it and it's incredibly warm. I'm kind of actually too hot. So I'm loving it. You'll see from the pictures, it's a little bit short and I have washed and blocked it. It didn't stretch at all. And I don't know if that's because of the silk, because I've heard alpaca can stretch quite a bit. But yeah, it's really kept its shape. So that's great. Anyways, moving on to, what are we working on? Finished objects.
Finished?
Oh wait, what are you wearing, Mom?
I'm wearing my bear shirt. It's in protest. It's hunting season here, and someone shot a bear on our lake, on our road, though. I'm just showing my support for the bears.
Go Bears.
Yes, real ones.
Okay. Finished objects.
Okay, Nikki doesn't have any finished objects. I have a couple. Okay, well, yeah, winter's coming. So I've been making socks. So this is the pair I made. If you watched the last podcast I was on with Nikki, we went to Georgian Bay Fibres. And this is the yarn that I purchased in order to make boot socks. And I think they turned out really nicely. So they are overly sized with good reason, because you wear a pair of socks inside and then you put these on and then you put your boots on and then you send your man out to shovel. That's how it goes. And I made a second pair as well because I had the extra. This is all wool. It's an old school wool. It's called Elenka. And I've had it around for a while. It's 100% wool. And it made from White Buffalo Mills, which is a Canadian company. But I don't even know if they're around anymore or not. But so I'm just using up leftovers, and it's very, very, very rustic. So I did another pair in cream and burgundy, but I did do the cuff, toe, and heel in a wool with an acrylic nylon mix in it. Just hopefully it'll have better wear than the fully wool socks of the other pair I just showed you. And then still with winter in mind, I'll give you one. I made 2 hats out of the leftover Elenka as well. They are from this pattern. You can see his has a pom-pom on it. My guy doesn't do pom-poms, so it's without pom-poms. So this is his. And Nikki's wearing mine. But very, very, very warm. So that's the whole idea, is it's going to be pretty cold up here. And we only heat with a wood stove, so yeah. Yeah, so that's it for my finished objects.
Is it?
Isn't it?
Don't you have one more? Oh, yeah. She has a finished object fail, an FOF.
Yeah.
We're calling them.
Okay, so I call these Yeti socks, okay? Because look at the size of them. They're humongous. So what I did was I had some boucle wool, and I thought, oh, well, I want big socks, so I'm going to just increase the needle size and add more stitches, and they turned out huge. Huge. And my husband wears them to death. He loves them, but they're not practical. They're dragging on the ground, hence the Yeti nickname. Kind of like
Sasquatch.
Yeah, motoring his way through. But yeah, I do not advise anyone to
knit socks out of blue clay. So, and they felt it, right? Because before this, I if I can find the picture, I'll pop a picture in what they looked like before. They were like hairy looking. Like,
well, you might be able to still see a little bit of the boucle. But yeah, they felt it. But I mean, I throw these in the washing machine, the hottest dryer, trying to shrink them. It's not working. They are what they are. So yeah.
So does he wear them or no?
He does.
He does.
Well,
so
look, they're almost worn out.
They're not really a fail then. Still usable.
Yeah, if you want the pattern, I'll send it to you. Right.
I think we have some extra yarn.
Maybe a link below. Not.
Oh, funny. Yeti socks. Okay. So moving into whips. Do you want to start?
Why don't you go? I just finished 5 minutes of chat.
Are we starting? We were starting with our ancient whip.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, you go first. Yours is older.
Almost as old as she is. Like, I hate to say it. This is
Don't date me now.
so embarrassing. I started this in the 1980s, okay? I know. It's horrible. God. So, I bought a kit. My mom used to own a fabric and yarn shop, so I had the delight and pleasure every time I wanted something to just be able to order something, kits, whatever. So, this is a book of Lett-Lopi. Look how old this thing is. I couldn't find a date on it, but it is using Lett-Lopi, obviously, Icelandic wool. And this is a sweater that I chose to start in the 80s, called Fjord. And it's actually very beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's timeless. It really is.
Yeah. But, I mean, come on, almost 40 years to make a sweater. That's not really something to be proud of, is it?
So is this the first time you'd ever done color work or?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So, you know what? Dive right in, right?
Yeah.
So this is where I am.
So beautiful.
Oops. Sorry, I'm dropping balls. So this is where I am on it. I had this brainstorm, oh God, that I would knit in the round, which is much easier to do on a pattern.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's supposed to be knit in front and back separate. And then I just stopped where it is time to decrease for under the arms. And then I didn't really know what to do. So I packed it up and put it away, and I'd look at it and go, oh, that's really nice. And, damn, I should get back to that sweater, and then go, oh yeah, but I don't really know. So that's why I'm turning red. I'm so embarrassed. So that's my dilemma now, is that I have to not only figure out what color I'm on, because all the labels have almost all fallen off the balls. I have to figure out what row I'm on, and also where my sides are, and where to start dividing and start working front and back separately. Or I think you came up with the idea of sticking it, didn't you?
I don't remember. I don't remember suggesting that, but
so I'm sure in the next 40 years I will get it finished.
I hope so.
Because it is really beautiful.
Oh yeah,
it is beautiful,
gorgeous.
And just to let you know, that's the yarn. Right there.
Lett-Lopi?
Yeah. I'm sure they don't even have this label anymore. But it is Icelandic yarn, and it's yeah, I'm loving it. So that's my, maybe this winter I'll finish it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And how old's your project?
Yeah, mine's
Nikki?
not nearly as old as yours, although if I keep going, it just keeps shoving it back in the box. Oh, I don't even know if I have the pattern. Anyways, this is a sweater. Like you, my first time trying color work, I dove right into this giant sweater.
Yeah, aren't we just creatures of torture?
I saw the pattern. I'll pop a picture in so you can see. It was from Interweave, I believe. I just thought it was a really nice sweater, and I'm like, I'm gonna make that for my partner. So yeah, here I go. So this is the back. I switched the colors. The original was in blue. Do you want me to hold it?
Sure.
It's easier that way. The original was in blues and browns, I think, and it was a Brooklyn tweed yarn. I'm using Knit Picks Wool of the Andes tweed. Yeah, so there's the back. It's very long, and the whole time I'm making it, it's bottom up. I just kept thinking it's going to be too long. It's going to be too long. But in fact, I held it up to him right before we came to visit, and it's actually not a bad length. It'll be a little bit lower than his waist, so it'll have a bit of extra length.
Oh, that's good though.
This is the front. It's just basically the same. So it's got these like butterfly type things.
No, they're man butterflies.
Man with butterflies on them. He was okay. I made sure he was okay with the pattern before I started making it. Yeah, so this, I think I started in 2017. And I swatched for this. I did tons of gauge swatches. I tried all different sorts of needles. I don't remember what I'm using. I'll put in all the details below. But yeah, I even washed and blocked my swatch to make sure. And it's going to grow.
And
which is also my concern. I can't remember how much it's going to grow, but it's already pretty big. So anyway. And I have started the sleeves.
It'll be a dress soon.
So it's all in pieces. There's a hood. You can see from the picture. There's a hood as well that I still have to make, and then finish the sleeves. It's a labor of love.
Who really likes this yarn? Who's that girl we watch? Constance.
Constance from Stitching Over the Days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she loves it.
If you have not seen her podcast, she does amazing color work.
She does a lot of like Marie Wallen and Jade Starmore and who's the other one?
I don't know. The Tudor book.
Starmore. Yeah, the other Starmore, isn't it?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, beautiful.
But she loves this wool as well, and this is the first time I've seen it because Nikki's had this for a few years, and it's very nice.
So I did go down a size in the needle for the stockinette sections to pull it in, and then went up a needle size or maybe even 2 for the color work. I don't know. It's definitely bigger than what the pattern called for though. When I measured it, I can't remember that it's big. So yeah, this has been in waiting for 3 years, really. Well, I pick it up every once in a while and work on it, but it's my only really long work in progress for knitting.
Excuse me.
It's not bad. I think I have oh no, I don't. I'm just gonna show the yarn, but there. So you guys can see what it looks like. It's the Knit Picks. And it says it's a worsted weight, but I think it's thinner is what I read. So anyways, yeah. That's it. All right. Now you can go with your works in progress, your current works in progress.
I only have one. So,
One?
Yeah.
What about your socks?
Oh, 2. I didn't bring them. So if you watched my last time I was on the podcast, you saw my Rocket Tea by Tanis Fibre Arts. And I said I would rip it all out, and I did rip it all out. And I restarted it. So it's no longer got the stripes in it. It's just the cashmere. Cashmere merino, I think it is, eh?
Yeah.
And so I'm just about ready to join the front and back together. It's V-neck.
Are you alternating?
When I ripped it out, I had little balls of a whole bunch, right? So I am alternating those little balls. Yeah, just in case I end up with too dark, because the skeins were a little bit different. So, yeah, so it's coming along.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be nice and cozy for like early fall, spring.
Yeah. Very nice.
And I do like it without the mohair, but I'll find another use for that mohair because that's really pretty too. So, and that's it for me in works in progress.
You're using your little
my little foxes.
markers.
Yeah, they're cute, aren't they?
You want to show them?
Can you see the little fox?
It'll zoom in.
There's a whole bunch of little ones on there. 4 of them to be exact. No, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, they're super cute.
They are, but their little ears get stuck in the knitting, just so you know.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. But still cute as. So that's my work in progress, other than my Lett-Lopi.
Okay. I'll go into mine. Do I have them all? Yes. Can't remember if I even made progress on it. Some of them, but Okay, I'll start with my socks. My 2 to... Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Should I just leave them here for you to finish for me?
I can't believe that's like 3 podcasts and you're still
It's embarrassing. I know. Okay, guys, if I don't finish them next time, I'm not going to show them again.
It's going to be
until they're done.
2024.
I'll be able to fit my daughter by the time I'm done them. Okay, so these are my 2 at a time socks. There's another one hanging here. It's just easier just to show the one. But so that's my progress keeper. I did like an inch.
They're really short.
Or so.
Are they short?
Yeah, they're short.
Okay.
I didn't want them too long.
No?
So they have just a twisted rib at the top, which I love. And this yarn is by Polka Dot Creek yarns.
Yes.
Yes. And the colorways are Spring Showers. And I'm doing the heels, toes, and cuffs in Pool is the colorway. Yeah. So that's 2 at a time. So I just want to point out, though, I've only done that much, but I'm doing 2 at a time. So really it's double. Right?
Okay.
Because I'm doing 2 socks.
Yeah.
That's the way I look
Ease
at
your
it.
conscience.
Anyways, so the reason I didn't get much done on these and most of my projects is because I cast something new on, but I'll do that one last. And that's housed in my lovely bee bag by My Needle Crafts store on Etsy. I'll link below. Okay. Next is my woodlark shawl. I did some progress.
That's turning out beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I really love it. Really, really, I can't wait to wear it. Okay, I'll show this way because it always shows better when I do it this way. Yeah, so last time I think I was at the Baubles, maybe? I can't remember. Anyways, I've done another section of color work. There's my progress keeper there. So maybe 1.5 inches. And the yarn...
That's your steek there, right?
Yes. So this is a shawl.
Sorry.
That's okay. And these are the steek stitches. So it's actually a steeked shawl for those who don't know. The pattern is by Fibre Tails, Larka. Fibre Tails. And I'm knitting this up in this gorgeous Small Bird Workshop yarn. It's a BFL Gotland mix, 75-25. And this colorway is just the natural undyed. And then the color work is done in a color called ink. And I don't have a ball band.
I heard somewhere that it's the Gotland sheep that actually gives this yarn its sheen.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Although when I get to my Swallowtail, it's very sheeny and it's all 100% BFL.
Oh.
So I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's non-superwash, obviously.
Soft.
Yeah. So.
That's nice.
Yeah, and this, again, I've mentioned it before, but I'm knitting it up as part of a knit along that Yarn Curator and Felicity Yarn Studio podcasts are holding called Stick Along 2020. Yeah. So, next is my Swallowtail. I didn't get the butterfly done. I don't know. Because of my new start. So this is a pattern. It's called the Swallowtail. It's a pattern by... Oh my god. I don't know why I should even show this because it's really...
Oh, look at you did. Yeah. Rock on.
Not even 1 inch. Oh, but the butterfly is almost done. Can you hold it?
Yeah.
It does have a bit of a longer tail going on, but there, you can see the butterfly. So it's a pattern by Natasophy.
Do I ever like this gold color?
Yeah, that's the Lichen. See how soft it is?
Yeah.
And it's sheeny, see?
You're right.
It's 100% BFL. This is by Georgian Bay Fibre Co., which is a Sudbury-based Canadian yarn dyer. It's non-superwash. And yeah, I am absolutely loving this yarn. Beautiful.
Really nice.
So that.
Does it fit? Did you try it on?
Yes. Yes, I've tried it on. Oh, why was I questioning the fit? There was a reason. I think I was. Because of the color work, maybe? I did go down. So I went down for the... I think I'm using a size US 4 for the stockinette sections. And then for the color work, I went up to a US 5, I'm pretty sure. But all my details are on my Ravelry project page. Yeah, it does fit. So that's good. And I don't think it's going to stretch because it's not superwash.
Right.
So that's good to know too. But we'll see. I'm still learning. Like what fibers do.
Aren't we all?
Yes. Like, yeah, exactly. You never stop. That's the great thing about knitting, though. Like, you never stop.
That's true.
There's always something new to learn.
Challenge you, yep.
Yeah. So, this is my new cast on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Wow, it's very loose.
Yeah. So, this is the Ranunculus start. Doesn't look like I have a lot here. I've started this like 5 times over. For various reasons.
Like what reason?
Dropping a stitch, not knowing how to pick it up because it's a weird twisted stitch of some sort, and I don't know how to put it back on the needle properly, and I'm OCD sometimes about certain things. I was getting large holes with the German short rows, and I didn't understand why, so I had to look that up, and I had to restart so I could get rid of the holes. FYI, there's a great video by Froganet, I'll link below, that shows you the trick to basically getting rid of those holes on the knit side. So
is this the first time you've done German short rows?
It's not. So I did German. You think I would have known better because I did them in the Swallowtail
and they worked.
And I followed the instructions there to fix it, and then just completely forgot that that's what I needed to do in the Ranunculus. So I don't know. It's just in one ear out the other. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Yeah, so this is the Ranunculus. It's by Midori High Rose, I believe. It's a super popular pattern. It's knit up on really loose, at a really loose gauge. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a one size fits all. It just depends on what yarn and needle size you end up using to kind of vary the sizes. Although she did come out with a recent edition pattern for larger chested women. So I'm probably going to incorporate that.
Did the original pattern, I seem to remember, it was paired with mohair? No?
Oh, gosh. The original? Yeah. I don't know. I've seen so many versions of it. There's the worsted original was giant and did not initially attract me to the pattern at all because it just looked really oversized and a little, to me, it just didn't look right. But I've seen so many versions now. And sorry, this is being knit up out of Illimani Sabri, which is a alpaca cotton blend. Do I not have the tag? That's strange. Okay, so apparently I don't have the tag. I'm sorry, but this is my messy cake. This is a natural color. You bought me this yarn.
I did?
For Christmas one year.
Ah, nice of me.
Yeah. And I've seen it knit up in this exact
did you?
Yarn, and it's really pretty. So it's very lacy, and my intent was to knit this up to wear, obviously in summer, over top of
a dress or something.
Yeah, the linen dress I bought.
Oh, that would be pretty.
Yeah. So, and I'm doing, for those who know the pattern or know that there's differences, I'm doing the larger neckline, although I went down to a US 9. A pattern calls for US 10, so my neckline's a little bit smaller, but it's still wide enough. Because I tried the smaller neckline and it was way too small. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or whatever, but yeah, it's got a bunch of little lace kind of, I don't know, lace yarn overs and such. It's really pretty. And that is why I have very little progress on all my other stuff, because I kept having to restart this one over and over and over. And that's it for works in progress. So, how much time do we have left? Oh, look at us zoom through. Woohoo! We have like 13 minutes.
How was your week?
My week was hectic. I had a hectic week. We're having issues with one of our cats.
Aww.
Yeah, so he's got a vet appointment on Tuesday. Yeah, we're going to see if there's something wrong. I suspect he might be diabetic.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
Nikki had a cat that was diabetic who she took very good care of and gave injections daily and for a long time.
It's not a big deal. It sounds really overwhelming when you first learn about it and getting used to giving the needles and stuff, but in the end it's not really a big deal at all. So yeah, we'll see what's going on there. And work was really crazy busy. I was off on Friday, but I spent the whole day just running around doing errands, so today is kind of my first day to chill.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here with us.
Yeah.
We're doing turkey on the barbecue tomorrow.
Yep.
Nikki made a fabulous pumpkin pie from scratch. with leaves and all.
Oh, God. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen my post about they're not chocolate leaves to go on top of my pumpkin pie. I burnt them. And I lovingly carved out these beautiful little leaves. Like, there must have been like 50 of them or something, 40. I don't know. There was a lot. Anyways. And I followed the instructions for baking them, and I didn't even put them in as long as it suggested, and they burnt to a crisp. So no leaves for the pumpkin pie, but I think the pie's going to turn out okay.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. So how was your week?
Busy. Yeah, I worked. Still working on boat covers. Busy.
My mom sews. She's a seamstress.
And I'm still tiling the bathroom. We're getting ready to put our clawfoot bathtub in, so I need to do the tile and grout before that can happen. And, the usual laundry, groceries, all that stuff, and company. So, yeah.
Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, just nice.
Yeah.
Nice being out here. The fall colors are spectacular. Mm-hmm. You can't see out the window, maybe, but maybe Nikki will take some footage if we go for a walk later. You can see how absolutely friggin' and it's gorgeous. My favorite time of year is fall, so I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really pretty driving in today. Yeah, so anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Okay, I think we'll end it here. I feel like this was a bit of a rush job, so sorry. Sorry, guys, if we rushed through everything. Yeah. Links down below. Yeti socks down below.
Don't forget. If you have any trouble, just give me a shout.
All right. Bye, everybody. And again, happy Thanksgiving to all our Canadian friends.
Take care.